Shalom Aleichem. I have the privilege of spending this week in Eretz Yisrael on the Mizrahi mission, and I think there's a very powerful Dvar Torah and idea that stems from the Parsha that I saw many years ago. There's a question that is asked about Yaakov regarding his level of emunah that we see from his actions. Many Mefarshim ask, why is Yaakov seemingly lacking bitachon and emunah Kadosh Baruch Hu? Doesn't make sense. And the reason the question is asked is because we see that Yaakov in the past two Parshiot was promised already, twice at least, if not three times, by Kadosh Baruch Hu that ultimately everything will be okay, he'll be taken care of. Yet, seemingly in this Parsha, when he's being faced with the challenge of what to do with Esav, he again seems nervous. He's asking Kadosh Baruch Hu to take care of him, guarantee he'll be safe. Shouldn't you already know that everything's okay? Isn't that already what was guaranteed to you previously by the previous psukim? And if that wasn't what was guaranteed, then what was? And if it was guaranteed, so what are you asking for now? What are you doing? Nechama Leibowitz quotes the Radak for a beautiful explanation for what's going on here, which sheds tremendous light into how we as Bnei Yisrael should be acting and at what steps we should be taking to ensure ourselves having the best possible emunah. And the answer is as follows. Yaakov is not lacking emunah bitachon. If anything, it's lehefech. It's the exact opposite. How so? Nechama Leibowitz, quoting the Radak, says as follows. It is not Yaakov lacking emunah. If he was lacking emunah, he would not be able to take the next step. Let's actually see what he does. When Yaakov hears that Esav is coming, he splits the machanot. He prepares for war, and he davens to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. But he doesn't stop there. He still crosses over the Yarden, and he still goes to meet him. A person who would have been lacking emunah or bitachon, the way Yaakov Avinu might be portrayed, or might have been in question, wouldn't have crossed over. He would have stopped in his tracks. That would have been inappropriate. Too often, maybe we are faced with our own personal fears, our personal lack of certainty as to what's going to happen. Yes, we should daven to Kadosh Baruch Hu. Hakol Kol Yaakov. That is one of our greatest strengths of Am Yisrael. Tefillah, davening. But we also have Yadayim Esav, like we saw previously. We must take action. And Yaakov Avinu is the epitome of this. He implements this beautifully. That's why we see V'ifkav Makom twice in last week's Parsha. He davens, but he also acts. He separates the machanot, he prepares for war, and he carries on. Have a good Shabbos.